gonna work. Looks like we're back. Yeah, so switch gears. Thank you if you came here for Dark Souls 3 only. I do understand. Appreciate you being here. All right, so we ended here at Brookhaven with the puzzle box and all this nonsense that goes along when we're in the Hellscape version of this. What's in this room? I don't even know if we can get in here yet. I feel like the answer is no. Yeah. Classic soap opera. Barbara, I'm keeping the baby. Bam, bam, bam. You know, classic. Hey. Oh. Hey. Can't remember. I think she was trying to be bait so that that thing back here can like run out behind you and then pounce on you. I think that was a two-man game that they were playing right there. Who needs that when I can just chainsaw? Oh, shoot. Way off. Need to be able to see. My OBS was all askew. Weird. Anyway. Be good. There's just some asshole on the other side of this. Do us any harm.
Hello there.
Hi, stay afloat. How are you doing? What the heck? Small chest. Won't open without the right key. Stop it, idiot. Wait. Can't go in the utility room. Can't go in the nurse's station because I don't know the code. But we need to... Oh, I totally didn't check C1? Maybe there wasn't a thing. How are you doing, Stay Fluff? Did I forget to check in here? Totally did. I didn't even run in here. Silly guy. Okay. Just getting up. Yeah, we just lost the run. We just lost our we were doing Dark Souls 3 not 20 minutes ago. I died to Yorm. I made a bad dodge roll in phase 2 and he clobbered me and that was that. That's kind of how it goes. How it goes sometimes. You don't want it, but that's bounces sometimes. I'm handling it a lot better than I did the other day. I was just... It's still a very struggly kind of thing to do. You know, you spend hours. It's not like some of the other games. Like, I know there's some friends of ours that we know that have done, you know, actual speed running of some of the games, and you know, like retro games especially, and they're fast, you know, they're half an hour, maybe 2 hours tops for a game, right? The games used to be smaller and not take as much time, etc. And it's such an investment. I mean, you go, I'm going 4 hours now. And I wasn't barely more than halfway through, probably, of that run. And it was over in a flash. And then you just got to kind of deal with the consequences of it. Just sit there and... It's rough sometimes. Some days you're just like, man, today it wasn't so bad. Okay, so now... I guess we go back into the, I don't know, into the elevator? Back through there. I can't go down the stairs. Is there something down here in the restroom? Oh, right, yeah. I see her. There's where I need to be better and be able to remember to, you know, after I do this, to... This. Okay. Back in through here. Okay. Fuck's sake. Then no fucking hooch. You're gonna give me my medicine? Where's my medicine? That ain't my medicine. This little thing keeps me at the perfect level. You guys remember that show, Trailer Park Boys? The park manager, and he had the breathalyzer, and they gave it to him with the idea of to keep him from driving and everything like that, drunk. And he was like, he has that part where he's like doing the interview, and he's like, now I keep myself at a perfect .012 or whatever he says. And I'm in the slot. He's like, I just take a little sip. He's like topping off every now and again to keep himself like, what do you say? Just drunk enough to be happy and just drunk enough to know that I'm, whatever. He's something where he's just drunk enough. Fucking. It's been a while since I watched that show. I am the liquor. I'm not even sure what that's from. I don't remember that at all. I am the liquor. Six. Wrong thing. One year pills is 6. The loud hour was 2. I tremble every time the light fails. Oh, is it? When Lee was having a especially wild moment, someone said he might have had too much liquor. He replied with, "Son, I am the liquor," with raw conviction. Wild performance for a Goofy show. Son, I am the liquor. Where? God, I hate these ones so much. Because of that, especially. But, also, they slide around on the damn floor and just so annoying. What the hell? Wait. I swore there was a... Oh, no, 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 no. Yes. Huzzah! Save the game. One 162. Two. Pretty sure it was 2-2. Or 2 2s. Okay, so we got that one. And then... Did we get... I feel like the answer is no. I'm missing that. Okay. Don't have that one either. Am I forgetting? Oh. Right. I fucking hate that. I hate that they can parry that in the hard difficulty. That's such bullshit. And then when I go to swing, they go by me because they're attacking too. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm gonna cheese this as much as I can. Yeah, that's better. There's that key, that's good. Suddenly recall Leahy like pounding a little back pocket bottle of like vodka or something like that right before that moment. Maybe it was whiskey. No pain. Yeah, pretty good job. I am a fan of this. think I can do better. I'm gonna try and do better. I feel like that was really badly. Stuff you don't want to touch. And yet, what does James do? He sticks his hand in the hole. He sticks his hand right in that nasty shit. Got it. Good job. You cheat. Yeah. Alright. Fuck's sake. I gotta pee. Yeah, thanks. Took a quick moment for myself while the ads are running. Thursday, Fridays are your day off. What do you have anything planned for the coming days? Land party. Thursday is mostly going to be dealing with laundry and running a few errands. Yeah. It always ends up where the day that you have off, at least one of them, you're constantly doing things that you didn't do during the week, right? The errands that you didn't take care of. All of that shit ends up being like one of your days off. So you're just like, ugh. Like at least half of your day. Half of your day is just doing shit that you needed to do during the week. And then the other half, maybe you get to do some stuff, but you still gotta like cook and all the other things that go along with it too. So yeah. Yep. Exactly. Oh yeah, I needed to run to the hardware store. Oh, I needed to pick up this. Oh, let's get a couple of loads of laundry done so we don't have to worry about that for the rest of the week. I don't remember this part. I thought there was one of these rooms that you just flip a switch and you're just supposed to follow this. Oh yeah. Right. Hey James, want to stick your hand in another toilet? Oh. Wait. 9659. Sometimes it's bad, yeah. What I am fortunate about is that it's not generally respawning enemies just for the sake of respawning enemies. All we need is the key. What's left? I don't even remember. Respawning around here would suck even if the chainsaw is making it less of a slog. Just potentially taking damage and wasting resources. Yeah. Back on floor 1. Possible? I don't remember this. Jump down into here, maybe. That wasn't really... Whatever we needed, we don't have still. Why can't I remember this? Did I? No. I've just found this one, and that one I've had since the beginning of the game. Oh, no key. Right. Key, it would be going into here. There's the key. I can't remember where there's a key, and if there is, where it goes. That's almost exactly what we're looking for. Oh, you picked up a key in the same room as the nurse's note. I guess my memory is mush. See, that's the thing. I died a couple of times, so you might be right, but that's what I can't remember. I might have picked something up and then forgot about it because I died and I missed it. Like on the rebound. All the way around. And all the way around. I just want you to behave yourself, shoulder. Oh. After the three things in that room, okay. Now if I remember which way I'm supposed to go. What the hell? No, I'm not exactly sure which room you mean. Thought it was the nurse's station here. Nurse's lounge, excuse me. What did you mean? Is there a wall that I broke through, maybe, that I'm missing now? Openable nurse's note on a desk. I don't remember that. For real? Oh, I don't remember any of that. My neck and upper back is so locked up. It's a solid knot. Maybe it was here. It was upstairs. On the third floor then. Well, this is new. Yeah, exactly. Oh, right, this part. And that's the key that we need. No, I broke it and shattered it with a hammer. I didn't yoink anything, I just broke it. Don't worry, that makes it better. I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, see, there's a hammer. One arm, you move the other arm. Smash it up. Oh, that pain sure is something else. Yeah, and I'm not particularly good at it, I guess. In some instances, I think it's partially because of the weapon. I think in certain regards, The lead pipes, the steel pipe's better because it's got a longer reach than the chainsaw does. So like, sometimes when I swing, I feel like I probably would have made contact if I was using this, but it does so much less damage. So much less damage. It's kind of ridiculous how much less damage the steel pipe does versus the chainsaw. You don't really know it until you play with them both, but I notice. I can do that better. That was a complete bullshit move, man. Yeah. Yeah, I don't particularly like this. It's tough. Bullshit. Complete bullshit that you hit me. Go fuck yourself. Okay. Both worked. We'll try it again. I'm also kind of annoyed. Why did I get hit? I was trying to back up and the game wouldn't let me back up. I was like backing up into an invisible wall. Get there. We'll get there. I guess she's for real gone. Or the game's cheating for itself again. Could be one or the other. Yeah, I'd never do that. I'm getting really tired of these fucking enemies. I'm getting really tired of these enemies. I'm getting really, really tired of these enemies. Did I mention I'm getting tired of these enemies? I hate it. I hate it so much. Like, why am I playing on this fucking goddamn controller if I can't actually aim? Like, it's just so much easier to... Hey, Seb. I'm doing all right. How about you, Mr. Sebadi? And the monsters too, yeah, definitely. I'm very excited about it. Very, very excited. Well, it's also partially because I was trying to use the controller. And I just loathe aiming with that stupid controller. Like, no amount of convincing is going to tell me that controller aim is better than mouse and keyboard. I think I kind of just demonstrated it. I play both, but... Shoot you in the dick. It was only because you were not practiced. Gross. The original? You like the original? I think the original's good. I think this one's really good. I don't know. Personally, I think this one really knocked it out of the park in terms of like a see what I got down there. I don't even want to do this. So annoyed with this. Fuck off. One of the best games I've ever played. We're going to be playing that fairly soon. I feel like maybe I missed some opportunity with playing it, but I don't know. We'll see. It was one of those games that I've talked about before where I think that playing them immediately is kind of a mistake. And I mean, I've given it a lot of time. And then other things were just getting in the way. I think once we beat Zelda, we'll probably have that as our kind of RPG game for a while. It won't be a blind playthrough, understand, Seb. I have seen stuff on the game. So like, you know, I know big plot points. I know one of the main characters who, you know, doesn't make it all the way through. They want to come in and try and spoil things, I'm sure, yeah. There's definitely going to be those types now that the game's been played. And that it's been out a while, and they think that they suddenly have carte blanche to just come in and just spew spoilers to everybody. Hate that shit. Yeah, I was just recently there. I've seen several of the people that played it where they were seeing that moment, and I don't think one of them was very happy about that moment. Some of them were like crying. Well, it's a tough thing because like they're purposely making this really good, really like you're definitely cheering for this person, right? And then they gut punch you, like as you say, like it's a deliberate move to try and build up this character that you know gets so much praise. Yeah, everybody said it's one of their favorite games. I like turn-based games. I will enjoy it. It will probably be sometime during the holiday season. I want to wait until after spooky season and get, you know, spooky games. I don't think that qualifies as a spooky game. It's got some spookiness. The enemy design is kind of cool, and definitely there's some dark themes and dark storytelling, certainly, but I don't consider it to be a really spooky game. Right? I think it's more of a bit of an action adventure game. Now this should give us the other key. Yes. Lapis. What's your spooky lineup looking like to Halloween? I'm thinking some RE2 remake speed runs. We're gonna do that other game. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I mean, we've done it before, but yeah, I want to get some RE. Somebody suggested I do RE4 again, which isn't ever a bad choice, right? Yeah, maybe. Silent Hill F is in days. Silent Hill F is mere days away from releasing. I would like to, but it's not on Xbox Game Pass. Nowhere near as good. It's a lot of games. A lot of really good games for Game Pass. Claire Obscure, Silk Song's on there right now. We had Oblivion Remastered was on there. There's been a lot of games. I mean, it's not like there's like 10 games all at the same time, but what? You're telling me I can't use an elevator button there? How dare you? How would you be so cruel?
Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. Welcome to another exciting edition of Trick or Treat, where you answer our questions correctly and win a prize beyond your wildest dreams. Or you fail to answer correctly and receive the punishment.
The punishment.
It's all in the hands of our lucky contestant, James Sunderland. James, Are you ready to play trick or treat? Excellent. Here's your first question. In the early 1800s, a terrible disease spread across Silent Hill, resulting in the death of many of its inhabitants. Their bodies thrown into the lake to sleep forever in their watery grave.
Sounds good.
How many souls were lost during the plague? 1, 42, 2, 67, 3, 85. Know the answer? Well, you better hold on to it. You never know when it might come in handy. Now, on to the second question. Follow Sanders Street heading east and further on to the outskirts of town. One and only one road will take you towards the lumberyard and the cemetery. What is the name of that road?
Milne House.
Bachman Road.
Batchman, please.
2, Munson Street. 3, Wiltsey Road.
Hello there.
Hey, Chip.
Did you get that?
Wiltsey Road, it's number 3.
Sure as hell hope so. And for a third and final question, Silent Hill witnessed a gruesome murder a few years back. A brother and sister were playing in the road when they were attacked and chopped into pieces with an axe.
Hey, Chip did it right. Chip used the hello there.
Smashed bones, splattered blood. What a terrible tragedy.
Or the Dylan. The Dylan is also very acceptable.
Such innocent lives. One of the victims was a local boy named Billy
I mean, I'm already verified that way, but yes, I have.
What was the name of the other victim? Billy's sister. 1, Miriam.
Miriam.
2, Heather. 3,
Julia.
well, that's the last of our questions. Have you got it all figured out? If so, fantastic. The time will soon come to collect your prizes. But be careful. If you're wrong, well, looks like that's all the time we have for today, folks. Thanks for tuning in. See you somewhere, sometime, in sickness or in health. Bye.
What the hell was that?
Well, to be honest, I don't really care because I don't want anybody that's under 18 on my stream. Anyways, it's part of my rules. I don't put it as a mature channel, but I do put it in my rules, which I think qualifies it. You know, so for me, never been an issue. About time they did age verification, I think, especially some of the crap you can come across on here. I don't think there's anything too bad on here. I genuinely don't think there's too much that they... I mean, there's been some incidents, sure. You know, I mean, there was a couple of streamers. Morgue Pie was playing a video game and there was a camera of her butt below her chair, and then the game was on her butt. You know, it's like, I think that's a bit much. When you literally have that as a selling point, I was like, that's basically, I don't know, that's, maybe that's a limit, you know, and I mean, any kind of, but I don't know. It's not terrible. Most of the time, I don't feel. So fucking tired of this goddamn aiming. Why do I bother with the fucking controller? I just want to relax and everything like that, but the game won't let me. It's got to sweat all over me. It's got to be a sweaty little fuck every fucking time. What's that? You want to have some chill time and just like lean back or something? No. I can't do anything right. I can't do anything right. Most websites, governments have been implementing it rather poorly. Do anything to look 21 again? Yeah, it doesn't really bother me. I get it that it's kind of an invasion of some bit of your privacy to prove that you are of a certain age, but, you know. Like one of those things where it's like, I'm sorry if it means that you won't be on Twitch, but they also want to implement certain, you know, regulations, rules, maybe. Definitely wouldn't mind getting back to how much more spry fit I was then. It's all effort. It's all effort. I've talked about this many times. I've talked about this many times. Spend 15 minutes of your day, 5 days a week on yourself. Exercise for at least 15 minutes, 5 days a week. See what it does. That's not a lot of time. Everybody has that time. Everybody has that time. Pick 2 days that you don't, but every other day, spend 15 minutes on yourself and just, like I've said, it can be yoga, it can be Tai Chi, it can be very low impact. This is about moving around and staying active. It is definitely one of the best things you can do for yourself. I wouldn't say that I'm doing like super high impact, but you know, I get after the core. I do quite a bit of it when I do. It leaves me and my back sometimes feeling like I'd rather not for the rest of the day, but the other part is undoing some damage, but I digress. I mean, but, you know, maybe you've been paying attention and know I have some damage. I am doing okay. I'm still hurting every single day. I hurt really bad right now, actually. Trying not to let it get in the... Fuck off. Oh, I hate that stupid animation. So much. So fucking... So it's so clownish after the first time that you do.
That would make me uncomfortable.
Oh, God, everything makes you uncomfortable. Just the tip? Just the tip. Just the tip. How was I supposed to know you're lactose intolerant?
Excuse me? Excuse me? Oh, fucking Anonymous, thank you for the $200 tip. Holy shit. I mean, I assume it's somebody that knows in one of the discords that I know. I don't really care who it is. I mean, I do, you know I do, but I'm just saying I don't it doesn't. Oh. That read about my struggles and is trying to help me out. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really, really, really appreciate that. I didn't think they would age. I'd verify to some apps or websites. Anonymous, $200. Thank you so much. Crazy. I am so blessed. Thank you so much. I am within reach of being okay with that one piece of generosity. That is super generous. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I hope you're doing well, Anonymous. Enjoy your evening. No, you're, I'm sure, chilling in the background and lurking. And let's yeah. That's well above and beyond. Thank you. You would want to support one of your human beings like that needs help. It truly means the world. That kind of generosity helps me maintain the dream of being a full-time streamer and doing something that I can enjoy and love, and yeah. Is I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. And especially after I just went through that Monday where I was dealing with that fistful of imposter syndrome, you know, from Dark Souls, and just in a bad mental place because, of course, it was the same day I had the news about my electricity problems. I read something, by the way. I actually did think this is interesting. I read something about how I'm gonna go check it, but I haven't yet because I wanted to stream and everything. But I was thinking later, trying to dig through my records and see if I can find my bill from the same time, one of my bills that I can match from this year with the same time last year. So I was reading about how a whole bunch of companies are building like data centers and whatnot for AI, and that they are consuming massive amounts of energy when they do this stuff, and that we're being footed the bill for all of this. I wanted to see if if I looked at my energy bills and see if my power consumption was the exact same, and if so, if my prices have just increased randomly. I would be very interested to see that, so I'm going to check on that. So I'm having a bit of a time paying the electricity. Fantastic too, because it's Stream Elements that you did that through Anonymous. Of course, that means that it gets to me fast, so I can actually use that and pay bills rather than having to wait until next month. If, say, you know, it was bits, or if it was, there's nothing wrong with bits, there's nothing wrong with donating subs, but it always takes a month for any of us streamers to get that money. You know, because it's always an IOU that Twitch basically puts to you. So they take the money and set it aside for a month, and you don't get to see a dime of it, except for, well, about a month from now. Yeah, it's usually about somewhere between the 11th and the 15th of each month. So when it's through Stream Elements, that money gets right to the streamer within days. I think almost immediately, within 24, 48 hours, and then you can, if it's like me where I have it linked to my PayPal, I can then take my PayPal, and then within 3 days I have that money in my bank account without a fee. If I want it like that day, I can pay a fee. But that's super kind. I don't know what to say, guys. That's a lot of money. Just to be able to take a breath. It's so nice. Maybe it'll be okay for this month. I had a second. If you're new here and you didn't know, I had a disconnection fee. Disconnection notice from my power company that I haven't been able to pay. Very scary. Oh my gosh. Also had a heck of a month because they failed. I had some paperwork that I didn't get sent, and I, like a bunch of people, have some food assistance. Not much. Every month. And that got delayed. So I had to use some of my own money to buy groceries that I didn't have money for. It's tough, man. Tough for everybody, I know. Most people, I guess. Half the time I am convinced that the algorithms think that I am a 30-something-year-old lesbian. The advertisements that I get sent. You know, I'm just like... the targeted advertisements, I think they sometimes think that I'm like a 32-year-old lesbian. At least you're 32? Hi, BT. At least you're 32. Hey, I got the age verification, right? At least I'm good. I'm covered for the age verification, right, Chip? Pretty sure the robot thinks I'm an entire family of 5 based on the weird ads I get aimed at parents and students and other things I'm not. Right, yeah, same thing I'm saying. It's like... Alright, where am I supposed to get to? I gotta get out of the basement. How do I... Where do I... Who's a what? In the how? Where am I going? Staircase, maybe? Can we do that? AI is off by 2. Also, just remember, anytime, just because Twitch knows your name doesn't mean that everybody knows your name. Sorry, your age, I mean. So don't ever feel like you need to share any information more than you're comfortable with. I don't need to know if you're fucking, as long as you've clicked the button, you're saying that you're 18, following the rules. I don't really care after that. It's none of my business. Guys, where the fuck am I going? I genuinely have no idea where I'm supposed to be right now. What ending am I going for? Ricky, I am going for the Rebirth. I am going for Rebirth, one of the new endings in this remake. We have 4 out of 8 so far. We've got the in water, we got the UFO ending, we got the dog ending, and we've got the Bliss ending, which is one of the new ones. That Bliss one was weird and creepy in my opinion. How are you doing? Welcome in. Old enough to remember what a Spice Girl is? Which is context aplenty. I mean, I'm an 80s kid, right? I know what a Spice Girl is. I went and saw Melanie Brown perform at, on Broadway, doing Rent. She was playing, Mimi. Do you plan on getting all endings? I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think since we're already at 4, I might as well try. I think I can get 2 or maybe 3 of them in this playthrough. We got 3 in the last playthrough, and then the first playthrough was the in water ending, but we've done the new game plus and picked up a few. This is also a new game plus playthrough on hard difficulty. So hopefully we get at least 2 endings out of this playthrough. I'm hoping. But yeah, I think we might. I haven't done anything like that in a while, so give it a try and see. If I ever run into stuff where I feel like I don't want to continue, I mean, it's not a problem. I'm under no obligation. Nobody paid me to, you know, I didn't receive like a bunch of money from some chatter asking me to beat the game 7 times with nothing but the steel pipe. I would like to, but unfortunately right now my finances say no. If it was on Xbox Game Pass, the answer would be yes. I would definitely play it, you know, probably on release. As it stands right now, I am financially obligated to say no. I would very much like to. It's got to be there. That's right. Okay, so we hop over this. Oh, stop. I know there's some folks coming in. There's some folks coming into the stream lately because of these playthroughs that are interested in F. I'm definitely one of those. We talked the other day about...
James.
Mary.
About the writer and such.
Maria, I thought. Sorry.
I hate it when she yells, anyway.
I'm glad you're alive.
Oh.
Anyway? What do you mean, anyway?
Shut up.
I was almost killed back there. I have never been so scared in my whole life. All you care about is that dead wife of yours.
You couldn't care less about me, could you?
No, I just...
Then stay with me. Don't leave me alone again. You're supposed to take care of me.
Says who? I'm uncomfortable right now. Just slowly back away, James. Push her like down a hill or something. Gently, but you know,
So what about...
get her away from you.
You found her?
Yeah, but she ran away.
What? Well, we have to find her.
Yeah, you really seem to care about that girl. Do you know her?
I'd never met her before. I just feel sorry for her. She's all alone, and I don't know, for some reason I feel like it's up to me to protect her. Come on, let's go look for her.
What about you, Ricky? Are you excited for Silent Hill F? Are you an anime and manga fan? So we're here. I already know that there's nothing that way. I have been kidnapped like 7 times since arriving in this hot mess. I am not able to protect a houseplant. I've also, well, I guess I haven't quite yet. I think I've jumped down at least one hole though already, but yeah, I mean, it's like, dude, I'm not the person that you should be relying upon. But also, we just met. You're a grown-ass woman. You can take care of yourself. I believe in you. And, I am under no legal, financial, or moral obligation. You have to protect me. Do I?
What the hell is that?
This is cool. This is a cool scene.
Stroll in the rain. How romantic.
You won't find it so romantic soon.
What are you talking about?
I'm trying to keep things light, James. Just you and me.
Yeah. Sorry.
What the hell?
Is that what I think it is?
I never remember where that stupid ring goes. I know you put it on like a bridge or something. Or is that Silent Hill 1? Jesus.
Having trouble there?
Oh no, that's the one that goes on the rings on the hands. That's right. That's one of the two.
You think you could give me
And then
a hand?
the lead one goes on the other hand. Right. Silent Hill 1 has the
Around here, how's a little girl like me supposed to help? Fine.
the kid is presumably just a kid, yeah, and I totally like that's a different thing. Right, exactly.
This?
I'm all for doing my part. But we just
Not
met.
very cute, is it? Here, why don't you take it?
Thanks.
Yeah, Timu Obsidian Ring.
So, where to now?
Come on. I think I know where those rings belong.
Where do they belong? What the hell? Wait, are we going the wrong way? Wait, is it even down here? Am I going the wrong way? It wasn't the basement. It was... Oh, wait. It was in front of the chain room. It was floor 2. Where do I get back to the elevator from? Green Mushy. Long Strim. Was playing Dark Souls. He was like... back here. This is that. There. Go this way. Yeah, that's the way. Ooh, look at that. Yeah.
What is that? James?
What's wrong?
Let's not. Let's just skip ahead.
What's wrong? I thought you wanted to get out of here.
I know. It's just... something doesn't feel right.
Come on. It's gonna be fine.
Remember, it's gonna be fine. It is done. Think no more. Everything's fine.
Run!
Why are you chasing me, bro?
An elevator! Come on, hurry!
There's no way she couldn't have turned sideways and fit through there in a second. Great moment. I was checking social media. Then they leave you with this creepy ass piano piece that you just gotta sit there and think about what you just had happen. Ooh, little chunky. Little chunky. We run over here. Fuck you. You do so much damage when they do that. Look at that. It takes 2 of my bottles to heal that one hit. That one hit does 2 health drinks worth of freaking damage. Crazy. I get sawed. Saw there was a bug. Where's the bug? Two of them now. So make sure we put another. Okay, she's definitely toast. There we go. Fairly certain and feeling good about the 2 nurses there. Fuck you, bugs. The only good bug is a dead bug. I'm doing my part. I love that there's a Chivo for smashing 50 windows. But they're just straight up like, yeah, you're a vandal. I should see how that Starship Troopers RTS game is. Yeah, I love Starship Troopers. It's funny. I went and... I went and saw that in the theaters, and I do not remember much of the movie that first time because of how fucking baked I was. My friends decided to make hot brownies. And so we ate one, and then we went to the theater. By the time we got to the theater, it's not that long of a drive, not that long of a commute. We weren't there, so then we smoked a little, and then about right about when Johnny Rico when Johnny Rico kind of buys it, so like right near the beginning of the movie, that's when shit started to kick in, and it was just like, you know, right. And then on top of it, you know, it's an inexact thing. Like, there's no edibles. It's not, first of all, it's inexact with how it's going to treat you. But, you know, you could also maybe get a little bit more. It's not a 1-for-1. You put like a gram worth of the this much of an effect and stuff like it's weird. Like the chemistry is different. And it keeps, at least for me, it keeps with me for a lot longer than any oh, I totally missed these before. How did I miss? I'll find that edibles will last hours and hours. First time we made brownies, we thought it didn't work. Smoked an hour later, passed out, and woke up 3 hours later, stoned from brownies. Yeah, so fun follow-up story. I've told this before on stream, but you weren't here. This is quite a while ago. So we go do that and everything like that, and then we come back, right? And we had all eaten one. Made 2 pans. Put warning labels and everything so everybody knew what was going on and everything like that. Left, went and got the movie, came back and everything like that. My buddy's friend's roommate had eaten one of the pans of brownies. Like, or most of the pan. I think there was like 10 or 12 brownies and we had like 3 out of that one. We'd each taken a couple from each of the pans to just kind of distribute it and everything like that, right? So there was most of a pan and then most of a pan. Their roommate had eaten one whole pan or nearly a whole pan of the brownies. We found them, if you can imagine, they had a couch, right? They were, their ass and their legs were up on the couch and their head was down on the floor and they were passed out drooling when we got back from the movie. So they were like, you know, face down, ass up on the couch. Just completely stoned off of his fucking ass. Eventually, he crawled his way back to his bed, and he was stoned for the rest of most of the next day, too. Well, he had to call off work, I think, if I remember right. He might have had that day off. I don't think so, though. I seem to remember him having to call off. So, yeah, good times. So, yeah, I didn't... That hit me very strongly. That hit me very, very strongly, that edible. That brownie. So I am also always wary. I love this. Oh, where was it? There we go. Yeah, I'm always wary about edibles. There's been a couple of times, there was a couple of times in my life, my mother was a very, very good baker. That's bullshit, man. Now I'm actually mad at this game. I'm fucking mad at this game right now. I'm actually genuinely pissed off at this game. Fuck off. Fuck you. Anyways, my mom was a very good baker. And, there was a couple of times where I got hold of some THC butter. My friend made it. And I passed that on to my mom, and she made for me a couple of batches. Her absolutely best I've ever had chocolate chip cookies, except they were laced with that THC butter. They were a giant hit. I cannot tell you how many of us sat around and we'd like eat a cookie and it was just like, you know, it would hit. And so we'd have a second one and we're just, You know, and it's just like a couple of cookies, and it's delicious. Fucking wild. Reminder of the speech I once gave to a manager. Look, I know you don't have the coverage, but I am sick as hell. So if I come in, I'm going to be too high on meds to do more than answer the phone and be nice to customers. Your call. I have given you the option. Understand that I will be a detriment and a liability to your business right now. I will come in and fuck things up. If you require it of me. I'm gonna go pee. 5% useful. Oh, I hit you. I didn't hit the fucking mannequin. Fire. Your trusted servants have left you unprotected. Giga, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm good. I'm not gonna waste all that fucking health that I've wasted now. I'll just redo the whole fucking thing. I don't care. Yeah. Fucking stupid piano music. Yep, they sure are. They're really annoying. I genuinely hate them as an enemy type. I find them to be some of the most frustrating parts of this game. Especially combined with the fact that they're one of the idiots that slides around on the ground, which are annoying to shoot at and hit. Because they're basically the odd jobs of this entire fucking game world, right? They're like... what? 6 to 8 inches off the ground, right? the target. They're constantly moving and slithering about and shit. They're really annoying. Really annoying to deal with. And then they also just appear. They spawn. Like, that guy wasn't underneath there for me to shoot before the moment that he came into being. They're really annoying that way. I really don't like the fact that... I gotta stop using my bullets. I really don't like that they also just aren't in reality. Like, that guy was not under there. He just kind of suddenly slithered out. Frustrating. Go again? I'll fucking go all night, game. I'm gonna be fucking assholes. You wanna continually fucking just screw me over? Yeah, by all means. Keep going. Over and fucking over. Till you finally figure it out. I got super lucky, and it was also complete bullshit. Both complete bullshit and super lucky all in one thing. You see that? You see how the chainsaw passed right through it that first swing, but then it was still stuck? Like, complete bullshit. Yeah, it was janky as fuck. One of the definite problems with having save areas rather than just save your game when you feel like it. What endings have you gotten so far? Lena, I have got In Water was the first one that we did. That was back all the way in February. And then recently when we picked this back up for spooky season, I got the UFO and the dog and the bliss endings so far. So we've got 4 out of 8. We're going for rebirth. Trying to get the rebirth ending. Lena Lublinka, welcome in. I hope I said that right. Good. And obviously we are on, I did my first ever blind playthrough the other day, and it's made me fall in love with survival horror games. It's a really fun game, and they did a really good job on the remake. I was just commenting to my friend here, Lord Veus, I think it's still in chat, that I actually kind of like it a little bit better than the original. The jankiness of the combat is still kind of there, but it's also kind of fixed. I don't know, I feel like it's better, even though I'm yelling and screaming at the game about the shittiness of the bad luck that I'm getting on some of the RNG. I feel like that shouldn't happen. Okay. Yeah, that's great. Let's just keep doing this over and over for the whole fucking night. Fantastic. I'm not having a good go of it because I don't want to spend any resources on this stupid little area here. I just want to move on to the next area beyond this and not be taking little bits or lots of bits the first couple of times of damage for no reason. Silent Hill, you've been watching like lore videos and like YouTube stuff. Ah. There's Veus, and Veus is almost asleep. Yeah, it's your Friday. You should go get some sleep. As always, Veus, I appreciate you being here. Please do take care of yourself. Appreciate seeing you here. What if I just run at this one? That wasn't too bad. Deep analysis and stuff, looking at how others interpret different things. There's a lot of people that have done some like lore and like what does this game mean and like what does the story talk about. There was better. That's all I was trying to do the first time. Fucker. Ew. 10th time's the charm, right? Does the chainsaw ever run out of gas? Nope. Your reward for New Game Plus. An unlimited chainsaw. It's just like having the pipe or having the knife. Just... you just have it. It's just loud and a little bit clunky at times, and Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, it's fun. Like, pretty fun. I don't, it's not 100%. You know, it definitely has a little bit of jank. But, like, there's one thing that I really, really don't like about it is every once in a while, James here, when he encounters an enemy, dang it, fucking bugs. So there's one. Trying to get rid of these 2 bugs so they're not chasing me all over the place. Appreciate the follow. We have anonymous follows. Yeah, there's another one. Appreciate that. What was I saying? Gone. Whatever it was. Whatever point I was trying to make. Man, so many people ask that, which is fine. It's, you know, it's totally fine. I would like to, but I am not able to afford to buy it, and it is not on Game Pass, so I don't have access to it. I would play it if I had access to it, yes, but no, I will not be. I cannot justify paying money for a game right now, so okay. We got plenty of games to play. Eventually, maybe we can get to it. That would be fun, but sadly, unfortunately, I don't see it in the immediate future for us. Go. Here come ads, guys. Wasn't that a bunch of shit? There we go. Now we got through this section without taking damage. It's better. When the Elder Scrolls Oblivion remake dropped, I was with the same. I love that game, but no way I was paying $80. 80 pounds? You have revealed yourself as an English person. Well, it's got to be about noon for you then. It was never a secret? Oh, it was a secret. I have quite a few viewers and followers from England, so welcome in. Great to have you. Polish living in the UK. Okay. We got a fair amount of Polish people that moved to Minnesota, especially Wisconsin and Illinois, which are very much close to me. This entire region had a lot of Polish people that moved here, that immigrated. We'll take that as a win. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. A little bit of damage. Okay, recovers ammo. What time is it? 6 a.m. We'll go a little longer. I know that there's an ad break running, so I don't want to end right now. No, I mean, it's not gonna be like soon, like half an hour or an hour. The ads are running right now, so I'm definitely not gonna end right as the ads just hit. I want to go a little longer, but don't worry if you need to go. Don't feel obligated to stick around to join in a raid. I do really appreciate when people do, but if you need sleep, slept early, woke up at midnight, I see. Yeah, I'd hate to like end right after I was like had a ad break. Sometimes that happens, you know, you can't always time it just right. Sometimes you miss the ad break coming as the as you were trying to raid out. You need to get up in 3 hours, should be sleeping. BT. BT, I need you to take care of yourself, and if you need sleep, go get sleep. What is that? I'm at 14. It's not enough. Especially when they fucking troll me with empty medical containers. You fucks. Man, it would be really good to end too, because it's like save point, end of Brookhaven, and all that bullshit. I want to go a little longer. I am hungry though. I do want to eventually go find myself some food, but I'm gonna save over this. We're gonna save here.
Laura, stop! It's dangerous!
Bro, she's survived in this shitty place For potentially months. Even if it was days, that's still pretty impressive for a kid. I'm gonna be honest. It's still pretty damn impressive for a kid. Stuff like this does make me a little toxic. Shit like that bullshit where I swing and it's just like right in front of her and then she gets a hit automatically because of that.
Laura, stop! It's dangerous!
Like that as a win. That was one minor bit of damage from the mannequin there. That wasn't too bad. We're searching for loots. We're searching for loot. Okay. I was considered just streaming for a very long time, but I'm not sure that I want to do that right now. I gave consideration to the idea of maybe not streaming tomorrow. But I've had second thoughts about that. Never used Realm? She's pretty neat. She's got some really cool abilities. That painting, what's it called? When she makes the painting and everything like that of the monsters that she's seen. That can be very powerful. Sketch, there it is. I'm like, paint, that's not right. Sketch. And then if you put Go-Go in the party and you use Mime and Mime it. Oh, man. You can do some crazy shit. You can do some crazy shit. Most of the time I used Mime to mime Sabin's Blitz. So I'd do a bum rush and then Go-Go would do a bum rush. But yeah, sketch with Mimic is also mine is also really good. If you put him in the party with her, that can be fun. Fun little combo. Hey, hey. Oh yeah, the cheese. I'll take the cheese every once in a while. I need some fucking cheese on my side too. I hate everything about these enemies so much. Fuck you. Fuck you, asshole. I was actually pleased. I watched, I never seen it before, but I saw, Inside the Actors Studio interview of Robert Redford. That was reposted on TikTok because, of course, you know, he passed recently. And so James is asking him all these questions and everything like that. He's like, what turns you on? He's like, well, you. Just, you know, very cheeky. But I also thought it was funny that he asked him what's his favorite profanity, and apparently Robert Redford was just fuck. That was his. He was like, well, when I was a kid, it really wasn't said. It was a much more taboo word, you know. And he also liked the way it just rolls off the tongue in a certain way too. You know, he thought the way that it sounds when you say it sounded cool. And that made me happy. You know, it's primal, it's visceral, it's impolite for impolite sake. Wait a minute, BT, are you playing FF6 right now? So you woke up late, up since midnight, and you've been playing Final Fantasy VI this whole time? Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you have just confessed to me? What's that? If I get 4 hours of sleep, I can't go back to sleep. Usually, I struggle with that too, actually. And it happens almost every day that I only get about 3 hours or so of sleep. Sometimes 4. And then I will wake up and be up for at least 2 or 3 hours before I can get back to sleep for a while. It totally ruins my day. The reason why my stream schedule is so stupid and why I start stream at like 11 p.m. a lot of the time. For you, that would be like 6 p.m., which is fine. It's actually a good stream time. Apparently, I'm a great stream time for people in Hawaii. Who knew? But yeah, oftentimes that's the case. I can't get back to sleep for hours, and I always want more sleep because I'm super tired because I only got like 3 or 4 hours of sleep. I'm basically just half out of it. Yeah. Gotcha. I'm tired after work and stuck in that sleep cycle. Yeah. Yeah, totally. But yeah, for me, it's like I'll go to sleep. Wait, you know, I'll go to sleep at like I said earlier, like 10 or 11 a.m. And I'll usually wake up about 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. I'm gonna take a syringe too and get us fully healed for once. Yeah, I totally feel that though, BT. I totally feel that. So again, almost a complete disaster because he decided he had to pose at the enemy rather than like prepare himself. He had to be like, yeah, I do not appreciate that animation happening far too often. It just happens far too often. Okay, so we're here. We need to go this way. Can't go that way. I don't think there's much down here.
Laura, please!
Where did she go? And of course, now he has this overwhelming sense that he needs to protect Laura. Not that he didn't kind of before, but now it's like couldn't protect Maria, so now he feels obligated to protect her because she wanted to protect Laura. Where's this fucking bug? They do so much damage every time they hit you. Hmm. 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 Considering ending here, it's been, well, it's only been a 3-hour stream of Silent Hill over on YouTube, but of course, we did a 4-hour, 4.5 hour stream of Dark Souls 2, so it's been 7.5 hours. On my OBS, I see. I think this is a good place to stop. Before we get back into the new stuff, we did a lot of work through the the hospital. Oh, we did some good work in the hospital. Got out of there. I think it's good. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Anonymous, for that giant fucking fat dumper donation. $200 fucking dollars. My gosh. Thank you so much. Again. That is tremendous. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody that stopped by, all the follows, all the chatters, all the lurkers. I really appreciate you all. You're all great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It means a lot. Couldn't do it without you guys. Thank you so much, Narcotis, for the raid. Thank you, EmoGN for the raid. Yeah, anybody that was here, anybody that stopped by, anybody that was lurking, I appreciate you all. Let's go. First, say goodnight to YouTube. Be back tomorrow. Maybe Dark Souls, otherwise probably this to finish it up. Or I might do Zelda, but I really doubt it. I think Zelda might be on the back burner for maybe 1 day a week. I don't know. We'll see. I do want to play it more because otherwise we kind of forget things. But again, it's one of those games you can also pick up at any time I feel and just do something and it's fine. Until you get to certain points where you're stuck on like 1 or 2 things. But we'll see. Best place to check it out, of course, is to... Oh, it's not going to work. Well, my Stream Deck is being wonky, but the Discord, of course, YouTube, you can't see that. I'll say goodnight to YouTube. Thank you for being here. See you next time.